Welcome sages, it's me, Kolo the Wise, and today I'm back with another build for Arcanas and for Slash. This one enables critical hits for listed weapons, doubles overall critical damage. Now the TLDR of the video is that we are going to play with Gennaro. It's a character that we haven't really played that much, but it starts with a knife and it gives permanent +1 projectile, and we will have enough projectiles now. For the weapons we will use knife, whip, axe, cross, Runetracer and lightning ring. And for the passive items we will have bracers to evolve the knife, hollow heart to evolve the whip, Candelabrador to evolve the axe, Clover to evolve the cross, Spinach to get more damage, and Duplicator because all of them are projectiles. And if you don't play on inlaid library, instead of the Spinach you could take empty Tome, and you should take empty Tome because it's one of the best passive items in the game, if not the best. If you play on inlaid library you can take Spinach, and you have the Clover already. So we will start a run. We will go on inlaid and we will take Slash. Let's see if we find any item, any useful item. So, not really. Let's banish something. Let's banish Santa Water, yeah. But I will pause the video and come back with it after I finish it, so you see how the build does. To be honest, I don't really like the knife. I think it's one of the weapons that I wouldn't usually pick in a normal situation. But for the sake of this build and for the sake of having fun with this build, I picked Gennaro, and let's see if I can actually do something that's fun with it and nothing yet again. But again, I will pause the video. I will see you in a couple of seconds. Okay, so basically I finished the build. This is the build with all the weapons evolved. Of course, all the weapons that you can evolve. But let me tell you something, I did not expect for this build to be this fun. I actually love this build, and I love the damage. I popped up in the options the damage numbers so I can see them, and there are so many critical strikes. It's insane, and the time needed to kill a boss, it's one of the lowest I've ever seen. This build has so much damage, and it's actually very fun, even though I don't really like knife and most of these weapons. Like, I don't like evolved cross, to be honest. I don't like the axes. I don't like the whip. But the build itself is very, very fun. And besides the first Arcana card that I took, I also took the one with projectile speed. So at some points you will see like all these, like now, you see all these knives just flowing, just floating, and I don't know. I don't even know how to describe what's happening right now, but the build is very fun. I actually like this build. I really like it. But even though it's very powerful and very fun, it's still not one of my favorite ones because of the weapons, and because, I mean, if it would enable critical strikes for most of the weapons that I like, maybe it would have been one of my favorite cards. But the build is still fun. I really like it. I would play it sometimes. Maybe in the future. Maybe I would find another way to build it or to build around it. But it's still a fun build to try. Like, I've instantly killed that mini boss right there. And mostly every boss until now was insta-killed. What should I take now? I think since we have the whip, maybe this one or this one. I don't even know. Like, at this point it doesn't even matter. The game is already done. You can stay AFK. But yeah, basically this is the build. It's been a lot of fun. I did not expect to have so much fun with it. But look at all the numbers on the screen. Like, I deal 80 with my least powerful weapon, and then I deal 170 with my knives. I deal 400 with the crosses, like with the sword. It's just so much damage, and everything dies so quickly. It's insane. It's one of the most fun builds that I would never expect to have fun on. But again, this was the build. If you have any commentary, if you have anything else you would like to add to the build, or think that I missed something, or think that I've done the build wrong, in a wrong way, just tell me in the comments below, and I would actually try to repair the build if that's what you want to talk about. But again, I'm Kolo the Wise. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the build. If you have anything you would like to tell me about the build or other builds, just tell me in the comments below. And until next time, stay wise.